So I think we're gonna do it, but
Oh, we're good.
I
Okay,
think
great.
so. But he just hasn't. I'm like, hey, do you want to call? Can we jump on a call so we can figure this out?
I'm like that with people, though.
huh?
I'm like that with people, though.
Yeah, it's annoying.
Yeah, I know it's annoying, but it's also a power move.
Yeah, it's gay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think he's doing a power
No,
move. I think
you
he's bad
you
at
have
his
the
job.
ultimate power move, which is you have read receipts on,
Yeah.
and then you don't respond to someone's message after you read them,
Yeah.
which is great. That's Machiavellian.
I do that a lot.
Yeah.
No, that's
so you know what it's
inconsiderate.
You know what's
That's
funny?
not.
You know what's funny is I used to not be like that. I was like, how could you not respond to somebody? And now that I get people messaging me all the time, it's like you get in the habit of it, and I just constantly just don't respond to people.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
if you show someone that you've read it, it should count as like a message
An
received.
acknowledgement.
Yeah. But people need that K back.
Well, no, as
to
long
seal
as
the hole.
it's not a thing that matters, I don't give like. I don't. I'm
I
I'm
don't
that way
care.
where I don't do the last message. I feel like sometimes
Oh yeah.
once something is figured out, you'd be like, "What do you need to be like?" All right,
I love
great.
that. I mean, no one can see you right now.
Are we recording?
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course. Your tooth fell out riding your bike over here.
No, that's not what
he
happened.
lost his tooth
I
on
lost it in my
Wednesday.
jeans.
No, you lost your tooth, and now you're just nude.
Yeah, because I fucking rode my bike. First of all, yes, I'm toothless now. It looks like I'm going to be toothless for, I don't know, 4 more months until I get the implant. And whatever, man. I don't fucking give a fuck. I'm going to stay toothless. F's are
Well, I
going to continue to be a problem.
with that old insult, like you have a face for radio, but for you it's your entire body.
No, man. I'm a cute little bitch. You're going to stop body shaming me, dude. It does nothing to
No,
me.
I'm not.
I don't give a fuck, dude. Honestly, I'm turning over a new leaf. You know, I lost my tooth. That's
It
a big
sounds
wake
like
up call.
you've been in it for like 3 days now.
I haven't smoked weed or done drugs or alcohol or anything for like a week and a day.
You sat out 420 Blaze.
I sat out 420, which is tough. Eldest is playing Sublime. He's got fucking, tie-dye T-shirts on,
Yeah.
Multiple tie-dye.
Multiple. He's got one wrapped around his cock, like a little
I
bandana.
love wearing tie-dye. I
Yeah.
love doing tie-dye.
There's this guy I think who listens to our podcast who has a Dabs account on Instagram.
Hell yeah.
Who like just every picture is just him filming himself smoking weed.
Legalize it,
And
brother.
he commented on one of my pictures the other day, how do you not wake up every day and want to kill yourself?
Because you don't have that sweet Mother Gaia's medicine to get you through the day like he does, dude.
Damn, that was rough.
I gotta get some CBD oil. I can't sleep again.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I had like a week where I thought I was getting that blood pressure shit under
Get a-
control, and then it's just bad again.
Maybe you're working out too much.
I'm not working out at all. I took a week off.
Oh, well, then maybe you should work out a little bit.
I don't know.
Because I started working out, boys.
It helps you sleep
And I'm sleeping like I'm
Yeah.
falling asleep like 11 p.m.
and not doing drugs too.
Yeah, not doing drugs
Yeah.
has been big. Although I was using weed to fall asleep. By the way, did you see
Nah,
Chuck?
'cause I go out and do spots, and then I'm not home till fucking 2:30 in
That's
the
true.
morning.
I had 3 nights off in a row, and now I have a
That's
couple.
nice. If I go to bed because I can. If I go to bed at 10 p.m. and then I'm fine. It's just my thing is I wake up at 6 every day, no matter what. Which is like it's weird because you read those lists of like things highly successful people do.
Is that they wake up early?
Well, I do all the shit on that list, but it's not my choice. Like I can't help but fucking wake up,
Yeah.
and then you're up, and you're like, all right, well, I might as well get something done.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're born to make that money.
Yeah.
Dude, you should be an
Right.
executive. Dude.
I
A
should.
CEO.
You should be a
Should become
corporate
one of those
executive.
Wall Street homos.
yeah.
One of them faggots down on Wall
gays on-
Street.
Those fucking Wall Street Marys. Whatever happened to Mary is a term for gay guy. I like
I don't
that.
know. I still use it.
I like
Nancy's.
that.
Nancy boys.
Yeah.
I like Mary.
My favorite is Animaniacs.
What happened to those wackos?
We got a couple of Animaniacs.
Yeah.
Down on Christopher Street.
Just sucking each other's cocks, Animaniac style. We're
the saga.
we're the brain of Anabrainiacs.
And a Brainiacs.
Yeah.
There you go.
They give each other
We're the
brain.
Animaniacs. Yeah.
And
Can't wait to get into each other's slacks.
slack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we got baloney in our slacks.
When I
They're
see your
packing.
little dick, it makes my.
Bigger
little
dick hard,
prick.
and then we dock each other.
I was at a show and some guy asked me if I'd heard of docking. I think he was propositioning to put my penis in his
Oh,
penis.
Remember when
you
we were
have
doing
your own cut.
the Guido
Yeah.
guy walking around the street? We passed by that doctor's office, and we were like, "Yeah, I got something you can dock right here, pal." Like
Oh.
the Guido doesn't know what he's saying.
I got something for you, pal. I got a big
Yeah.
uncircumcised
Why
hog
don't
here.
you come dock? I got something you can dock right here.
Yeah, I hear those dreamers are trying to DACA their dicks.
Ooh, politics.
The Adam Friedland Politics Hour.
Yeah, you're listening to
guys.
the politics.
You're listening
faggot.
to a gayer version of Chapo.
This is the Politics Faggot with Adam Friedland and Timothy Joshua. I'm here with my co-host Adam, and today we're just gonna say it. Donald Trump is a fucking that'll stop him.
That would be incredible. If some like little nebbishy bitch called Donald Trump the N-word just on MSNBC.
Yeah, like-
if Rachel Maddow was like, enough is enough, folks.
That's how we're gonna get her. Is we're gonna change the definition of the N-word to mean Donald Trump.
Listen, guys, Dangerous Donald didn't work, so we're gonna start N-word Donald.
N-word Donald.
N-word Donald is the new one. Okay. We really missed the mark with Dangerous Donald. We really did. He's got all his fun nicknames
Yeah.
for people.
I have it on good authority that we have permission via Beyonce, via Hillary Clinton, that we're able to say it. I have the email from Robbie Mook right here. It says, "Go ahead, blast those ends away." Right, right at Donald. We're gonna take it to him.
Hell yeah, dude. That will take him down.
Yeah.
We should try
I don't
it.
care what anybody says. I am not. He has to say that. Oh, man. That would be fun, you know?
We should
Yeah.
be political strategists.
Yeah.
Come up
I'm
with
basically
great
James
ideas like
I'm
that.
basically James Carville, dude.
Yeah. Why?
know?
Because you're bald?
Because I fucked his wife.
Because you're bald and you talk
Mary
weird?
Madeline.
Mary Madeline. Marley Maitland.
Marley.
Is she the
that
deaf
was the
one?
deaf
yeah,
woman,
yeah. I fucked her too.
Yeah.
Deaf, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you got to be deaf to fuck a guy that looks like that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Oh.
Dude,
Oh.
are you serious?
Wait, hold on.
No, it's the other
I
one.
don't know if that makes sense.
No, dude, it was fucked up either way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta start figuring out how to say F.
She can't hear how fat you are.
Oh, she can hear it all right.
Yeah.
She can hear the bass thumping from my heart,
Yeah.
which is beating faster than it normally should
Yeah.
because of
Hey,
sodium.
dude, don't. First of all, don't appropriate my culture.
You wish, man.
Based on
You're
thing
doing
culture?
that. If anything, you're appropriating fat culture by having high blood pressure and being
Yeah.
jacked. So you are actually you're the fucking fucked up guy.
Am I?
Yeah, you're the white girl
How's
with
your
dreadlocks.
blood pressure?
Probably fine.
I can't wait till it's warm out so we can eat some watermelon.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh, yeah.
I
I
want
would
a
love
nice
that.
picnic table, watermelon, getting stung by bees, cursing, you
Some
know,
bugs, dude.
playing skipjack,
Yeah.
you know, with Dice Roy and Flim Flam down on the block,
Fuck yeah, dude.
throwing quarters at each other. We got our spats on. We take the Coupe de Ville down to the sock hop.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right. Open up the fire hoses, spray all the blacks. You know,
Right.
Oh, yeah.
trying to.
Yeah, play all those
get
little
voting or
girls playing
whatever.
double dutch, getting bubble gum in their hair. You know, fucking them. Police don't know who did it.
Just classic Americana shit, dude.
Summertime delights.
That's
Yeah.
right. Who's that one guy that does all those gay ass paintings of America?
Norman Rockwell.
Yeah. Yeah, just some regular Rockwell shit. Dude.
Yeah.
Norman Coxwell.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Oh, Norman fucks bad.
Dude,
Got
he's
it.
never to paint again.
Take that, Norm, you fucking bitch.
Yeah, I miss those days, like when we were kids. The
Oh yeah,
1950s.
soda.
Yeah.
Going to a soda.
I saw Eddie
place.
Brill do stand up at Sarah's show, and he was
Oh, I
like,
remember that. That was like
Moo-moo?
3 years
yeah,
ago.
he was wearing like a 17 XL like Hanes soft cotton
Yeah,
like,
V-neck.
extra
Yeah.
nipply.
We were all at
V-neck.
that show.
Yeah, yeah, and it's like he was just rambling. He's like, everybody, girls come down the street, and everybody wanted to fuck the Italian girls because the Jewish girls had all the white shit around their mouths. And he's like, what are you talking about?
Wasn't that? Hadn't he just been fired from Letterman?
He had just been fired
for saying
Letterman.
women aren't funny?
Yeah.
I remember him having
And then
some
Letterman
real-
proceeded to never book a woman.
Yeah, you just
That's
don't
a power
say
move
it.
on Letterman's part. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true or not. They probably did.
He
They probably booked a bunch actually right
Yeah,
afterwards.
probably. But not in my world. Not in Bobby's world where I live.
Bobby's World.
Howie Mandel show.
I got my dick sucked by my mom who talks like she's from Wisconsin, right?
That's what happened on the show, yeah.
That's how his mom talked like that, right? Bobby, don't you know?
How about a show called Bobby's Hole? You know,
And everyone fucks a little boy named
yeah,
Bobby.
yeah, yeah. And he rides that tricycle into his own ass.
Is it a cartoon?
That's good.
Yeah.
How would he do it? He does like a 360 into his ass?
The staircase unravels and goes into his ass.
Nice.
Come on, man. You've seen
I'm
Bobby's
sorry, I
World.
fucked
Bobby's
up.
World was
Yeah,
around
yeah.
the same time as Life with Louie, right? Which was Louis Anderson's
Yeah,
cartoon
both of
show.
those shows sucked.
Yeah,
No,
they
they were good.
No, they
Is
sucked.
Louis gay, right?
There was a
He's
lot
gay
of
as
bad.
hell.
There was a lot of
Yeah,
bad
right.
shows. What was that one? It was like the
Fuck
Damon
Lee's
Wayans
Paradise?
show.
Oh, the
Waynehead?
boot. The
Waynehead,
boot?
yeah.
No, he had a boot.
Yep, it was called Waynehead.
Wasn't it called something foot?
No, it was called Waynehead.
And he had a
know.
boot on his head?
Yeah, he had a big ass fucking boot on his foot.
Was that his like trying to do the Cosby, like the Fat Albert, like the
Sort of.
you gotta have some zany stuff.
And
on
there were
on
like
the kids'
characters
heads.
based after all the kids and shit.
Yeah, no,
Like his
Waynehead.
sister
He's
was
got
in
an
it?
orthopedic foot.
Yeah.
Waynehead is a short-lived Canadian American. What is
Canadian?
Canada
He
know
got it
about black
produced in
people?
Canada.
Yeah,
You know what was good as hell though? The PJs.
yeah. PJs was
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
That
That
shit
wasn't a
rocked
children's show. That was a
Yeah.
claymated
I know.
sitcom.
That shit rocked
yeah.
my cock. But we were children when it came out, right?
Yeah,
12 or so.
Waynehead was a short-lived. PJs came out in 2000,
I
I
don't
think,
remember.
and it only went like at most probably 2 seasons. I think
I remember one joke about
it's on Hulu now.
Vanna White's titties popping out, and he missed it.
Yeah.
That's what, I remember.
I
That.
remember the joke
It
I
was
laughed
really sad.
the hardest at was when he's chasing a rat around the apartment. And then the rat's on his head, and he's chasing around with a gun, just firing the gun on him. The rat's on his head, and he like points it. He points the gun at his head, and he's like, "No, that would be stupid." And then he takes like a frying pan or something or a hammer and smashes it into his head.
That shit rocks, dude.
Yeah.
The PJs, the project.
The VJs.
How did they not have a
Vikram's house?
Why did they
Welcome
not
to
have
the
a Jewish
VJs.
character.
They-
You know?
Yeah.
Did they?
Yeah. Well,
They had the Chinese guy. I
he's the guy that
remember.
owned the building.
That's right.
Yeah,
It was the guy that made them out of clay.
the only Jewish cartoon was Fievel.
No, there's some other
Fievel
ones.
the Rat Jew.
The original working title. Fievel the Rat Jew.
It's about the infestation of Jewish vermin into American culture. They came on ships, folks.
Yeah, that was in production in
hold on.
1934.
These
then they
are-
had to change.
These are the characters on Waynehead. Damie Wayne, voiced by Orlando Brown. Marvin, voiced by Tico Wells. Mo Money, voiced by Jamil Walker Smith.
Nice.
Tooth, voiced by Sean Wayans. And then Big Bill, voiced by Bill Clinton. And I guess
What?
that's a recurring character that was on the show. Is just
No.
Bill
Bill
Clinton.
Clinton was on
And
the
he was
show.
in office while the show was on.
No chance that's real.
It's real.
That's Wikipedia vandalism.
No, dude. Here we go. Bill Clinton. Yeah, no, it's him.
The president of the United States.
President of the United States was voicing. Imagine if that happened now. Imagine if Donald Trump was taking time out of his day to be like
That would
to be a character on a terrible show. Like if he was on like
well, he's already
fucking.
golfing. What the fuck? What difference would it really make? He's not doing shit.
I know, but people would be. I mean, that would be a thing.
It would be hilarious. He should
Yeah.
do it.
If he was on, if like Steven Crowder had an animated show.
Well, didn't he say he
and
was?
Donald Trump was playing like the guy who sells pretzels on the corner.
Fuck yeah, dude. We should write a show and cast him.
Big
I bet he'd
Don.
do it.
Yeah, Big Don. Who wants pretzels?
And all the jokes are about him raping women and shit. It's a parody.
Yeah, more about this show.
There's no way Bill Clinton. He probably like recorded it.
Can't be possible.
He probably.
Wait,
They probably. You know what they did? They probably took like audio from like interviews and shit and wrote him in or some shit.
Is that guy Orlando Brown that you said? Is that he's like crazy, right?
No, he's not crazy.
He wore that like see-through suit.
No, that's the guy. Orlando Brown's from he was the Make 7 Up Yours
That's
guy.
Orlando
before.
Jones.
Oh, okay.
I think Orlando Brown was from maybe Moesha.
Orlando Brown was also the tackle from the Cleveland Browns, then the Ravens that got blinded by a ref's.
There's also
flag.
Orlando Pace, who was on the Rams.
Yes, he was very good. He was a
great.
guard, I think.
He was
Or a
he was an
tackle.
offensive lineman. Yeah, I think he was a guard. Anyway,
No, Orlando Brown's not anything.
there's
He's on That's So Raven.
Yeah, it's that guy. He's out of his mind crazy.
Oh, is he?
There's like I think now he's like a raving street person.
No, someone else had a.
Yeah, he
fucking-
was from That's So Raven.
No. You're thinking of someone else
The
that had
Proud
the
family?
plastic suit.
Orlando
The
Brown.
Proud Family.
I don't
How
think
about
so.
the Loud Family?
Got him.
Whoa.
Ra-ta-ta-ta-ta.
Thank
The
you.
Proud Family was good too. I don't watch that shit that much.
that
'cause I
wasn't.
was older.
That wasn't a network cartoon.
It
Though.
was Cartoon Network, I believe.
Yeah, that was not on
Yeah.
broadcast television. So
So
it doesn't
you got
count.
me there, man.
It does not count.
The PJs. I love anytime there's a fat child character. That was
Yeah.
my shit, dude. The little fat guy on the PJs. I loved him. In Logan at the end.
Snuffleupagus.
Yes, I did actually like Snuffleupagus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because he's
I
big.
wasn't-
He's a big fat elephant, and he's also Greek.
I wasn't. Yeah.
Oh,
Traditional
yeah.
Greek name. I wasn't even fat in my Sesame Street days. I didn't get fat till I found out I could spend my milk money on cupcakes in second grade, and then the rest was history, baby.
Yeah, Orlando- Orlando
how
Brown.
Greece destroyed the global economy. It's the same way you became fat.
Yo, because you could spend your milk money. My mom gave me milk money every day, but it turns out people would just give away their milks if you asked because they didn't give a fuck about milk. So I got milk for free, and then I got 30 cents to spend on cupcakes, motherfucker.
Yeah,
And there was some old bitch that would sell cupcakes in the school cafeteria.
Yeah.
Clearly just,
I'm sure that's what caused it, not some sort of other pathology.
No,
with your
that was
head.
it.
It was
That was
specifically
it.
the cupcake deal.
it was Miss Dorothy.
and then
that
at home
fucking
you're eating
bitch.
fucking broccoli and asparagus, and
No, but
making healthy choices.
no,
aside
but
from the
bro, I
cupcakes.
went ham at lunch. I'm telling you,
Yeah,
a cupcake every fucking day.
I used to eat bad as shit. I'd like come home and just
That would
eat
do it.
cereal
Yeah.
all night.
I would eat Hebrew National hot dogs. That
Fuck
was my
yeah.
shit.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I would ask my mom for a big hot dog.
Hebrew
Not
Nationals
kosher.
are great.
Not kosher.
It's not kosher.
Yeah, it's just marketing.
Wow.
Yeah, good.
those
I mean,
fucking-
good.
Good.
I was always that was always like a hang up for me buying it. It's like
Yeah, you
these
don't
are the
want to
best
support
hot dogs,
them.
but I don't want this money going to kill Rachel Corey.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, so Orlando Brown 6 days ago was arrested by bounty hunters in his underpants.
Hell yeah.
I mean, if you're gonna get arrested by bounty hunters,
was it Dog the Bounty Hunter?
I hope so.
Did he get to see his wife's big ass titties?
Beth?
Beth.
Dude, that show rocked. That was the best
Yeah,
show.
we talked about it literally last
I
episode.
know.
Fuck, I'm hungry, dude. Should I do Weight Watchers?
gave
Should
you-
I be back on my bullshit and do
Like
Weight
points
Watchers?
and stuff? How do you do it? Do you have to pay them money?
I think you do. Here's the thing,
Whatever,
though.
you're rich.
As a little kid, I did Weight Watchers and I almost lost weight.
you almost.
I did lose weight.
almost-
I did lose weight, but I had to go to Greece that summer. I
Uh-huh.
was doing great, dude. I was playing basketball.
Yeah.
The pounds were coming off.
And then you went
I
to
would
Greece,
attend the meetings with my mom, and then I went to Greece.
and then there
game
was
the
just a
fuck
lamb on
over.
a spit.
Bro, I would eat 4 gyros a fucking meal by the end of my trip. I
A
was there
meal?
for 6 weeks. Yeah.
Wow.
And I was 12 years old. Damn. Shit, I want that so bad. We should go to Greece. What are we going to do? We should take trips this summer. What the fuck?
We should.
Let's go on vacays and do pods.
Yeah,
Why not?
I could do that. We got to go to Vancouver to do the episode with Uwe.
Fuck yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, I think
Let's do Vancouver, Seattle, Toronto. Let's do a whole damn Canadian tour. I know Seattle's not in Canada. Relax. But I would like to go to fucking Canada.
Vancouver is really nice.
Toronto's one of our biggest fucking cities, apparently.
Yeah. And London.
Did they send you those analytics?
Yeah, finally, dude.
Yeah.
And I don't know if they're even good.
Yeah, they're weird.
They're
like
really
Long
weird.
Island City is counted as
Well,
a city.
they just count every like municipality in New
Let's
York.
just
a bunch.
stop listening to it at home.
I've never listened
at
to
the
podcast.
creek.
Yeah, I've literally never listened to this podcast.
I've never listened to the podcast.
never. I probably,
People DM me or like they'll
I've probably
tweet at
heard.
me.
I've probably heard total, legitimately, not lying, 47 seconds of this podcast.
I re-listened to one episode, and that was the one
Right,
with
because
Michael.
you're a narcissist.
No,
With
I was on a
Michael,
bus.
'cause You're a fucking insane narcissist, and
No.
you love hearing yourself.
I listened.
No, I was
enough-
on a bus, and I re-listened to that episode, and it was very funny.
I listened.
I thought it
So
was
many
great.
people were telling
You
me
can't
about.
say your own podcast is funny, dude.
No, because I never listened to it.
Foodie had a great bit though. I still think about
That
when
bit,
the
yeah,
thing
that-
about
I
a
wanted to
midget.
re-listen
A
to it, yeah.
midget,
The
yeah,
midget
yeah.
changing it. That's what I wanted to re-listen to.
We gotta
yeah.
go back to LA and get Foodie back on.
Dude,
see what
he's
else
so
he's cooked
funny.
I'm
up.
so mad I
miss
fell
it.
asleep during that episode. It seems like it was great.
It was a great
It was
episode.
so
Oh
fun.
yeah, that's
you were
right.
Exhausted.
Yeah.
And that was the one where we were doing all the bread.
I was all,
Oh,
Yeah.
I was all tuckered out.
I was trying to tell that story.
Hey,
You did
that
the
is
bread.
pretty funny.
Yeah, it was
I
good.
get why people listen.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, this can't become a clip show.
But yeah, why not?
Whatever.
Dude?
because it's not fair.
It won't be
I just
because
wanted
we
to
it's
don't.
not fair to the consumers.
I wanted to re-listen to him talking about getting a midget plastic surgery. And then
What other ways could we get around pedophilia laws? Let's brainstorm.
get around them?
Oh,
Yeah.
well, okay. Here's one. You become a powerful politician or a director.
Buy a plane.
Yeah, director. You buy your own private island. That's a way. Oh,
That's
you could be an Orthodox rabbi living in Williamsburg. You're allowed to suck off kids. Then there's
That's good.
special laws that only apply to you.
I like that.
That allow you to get
Those
away
are both
with it.
pretty hack.
Adam
though.
vouched for me on that, so it doesn't just sound like I'm making it up.
I don't know if that's
It's
such
true.
a widespread
Go ahead and say
practice,
it.
but it's a
Say
pretty.
it.
It's
Back
funny.
me up on this.
It's well known because it's
Go ahead and
funny,
back
but
me
I don't
up
know
on
if
Back
it's-
him up, Adam. Be a
Back me
team
up.
player.
All right,
Be a cool guy.
I was sucked off. as a
There,
child.
and also the part about the special laws.
Yeah, they have their own special
De
laws.
Blasio said,
Cuomo, it's Cuomo. Yeah,
"Yeah,
Oh, you know what's funny? Cuomo can now reuse "Vote for Cuomo, not the homo."
not the homo because
Yeah.
she
that
is
his
a
dad
homo.
did.
Yeah,
yeah.
She's bisexual actually.
Shouts out to Cynthia, dude.
yeah.
Shouts out my girl.
Apparently
It's
they were
Ed suck cock." Those are originally
Koch. Yeah,
Ed suck cock.
yeah.
Yes.
But
How
he
about
was
that?
like a self-hating.
How about that? Why didn't
Yeah.
they say that? Why
I
didn't they
think-
call him Ed suck cock?
I think they
cock.
probably did.
You remember when we were kids? He was on the People's Court for a while. He was the
Ba-dum,
judge.
bum.
He was? That
No,
was him?
no, it was Scheindlin. It was the guy I remember. On
He
People's
just. I think he
They
just
had
looked like
Ed
him.
Koch. Ed Koch did it for a little while too.
He did?
I don't
after
remember.
he was mayor.
I do not recall
Suck
that.
my
I only remember
dick.
Scheindlin.
Maybe I'm wrong.
I saw a new judge show they got now called the Couples Court.
Hell yeah.
Wait, it's two judges?
It's a middle-aged black couple that are
Yes!
both, that are both judges, and then it's not even court cases. It's like you got to stop cheating on her. It's like, what is this?
Yes. They're not even judges. There's no way
Of
they're
course
judges.
not.
Yeah.
I thought they're
There's like
even
a
couple.
disclaimer.
I thought they're even black. I think they're created by Jim Henson.
It's true.
And they're
They're
voiced-
Muppets.
Yeah,
The last
They're
thing
the
before
only,
he died.
They're the only Muppets not
Muppet
voiced by black people.
Yeah, Jim Henson had a dream about a utopia without black people, where you just make them out of puppets. And they found that he died working on it, and they carefully fucking scrubbed all those. Could you imagine if it came out after the fact that Henson was working on a fucking genocide, like a eugenics Muppets?
No, actually, I can't imagine it.
No, no, I can't.
That's so far from being anything other than just an absurd thought you had.
But could you imagine though?
I mean, I could
Yeah, I
imagine.
get- yeah,
Wouldn't
okay,
it be
I
fucking
Now that you
weird?
say
I
it.
can imagine. Now that you mention it, it does seem like that's what he was trying to do by making Grover.
Thank you. What is Grover?
First
the
of all,
first draft
here's
of
how
a
you
black
fucked
person?
up.
The black
not-
stand-up
Here's how
comic.
you fucked up. Not a single Muppet has lips.
True.
Not a single,
it's
except
true.
Janice.
Who's
But
Janice?
she has enough to go around.
Janice is the girl from
Sesame.
what's the band name? Electric.
Circus,
No, is that
Electric Company.
it? Electric Circus? No,
No.
the name
The
of the
electric light.
I know
Orchestra?
who you're
Muppet. The
talking about.
Muppet Band has a name.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
Oh yeah, animals on the drums and stuff.
Yeah, Animals on the Drums. What's the name of
Animal fucks.
Animal definitely fuck.
What's the name of the
So does
goddamn
Gonzo.
band?
Gonzo fucks chickens.
With his
Electric.
nose.
It's like a play on Electric Ladyland.
I don't know, man.
I'm in the fucking
cares?
Muppet Band. God damn it!
Who cares?
I care.
Anyway,
Muppet
I think that's what he was doing. You
Bands.
can't prove otherwise.
Dr. Teeth in the Electric Mayhem.
Dr.
That's
Teeth.
what it was.
I just watched.
Mr. Teeth, Mr. Pussy Teeth.
I watched a short movie he made, like not
Henson?
not puppets. He won like best
Really?
short at the Oscars.
What about that shit with Bowie in it? What was that shit called?
with Jim Henson?
Labyrinth.
Labyrinth.
Yeah, Labyrinth is out on 4K UHD.
Is it?
Oh.
Jennifer Connelly.
Dude, I used to have such a
I wanted
huge
to
crush on
fuck
her.
her.
dude. When I was a teenager, man.
How old is she?
Oh,
Like
yeah.
12 or something? 13?
Oh, she's 17
Labyrinth?
in Labyrinth. But I
Yeah,
mean, like,
I wanted to
her,
fuck her.
her as an adult. When I was a teenager,
Yeah,
I,
she's
I
amazing.
wanted
She's so hot.
I was like in love with Jennifer
Yeah,
Connelly.
yeah.
I wanted to fuck her so fucking bad.
I
dude.
still do.
I went to see House in Sand and Fog just because, like,
Right.
I just
yeah.
wanted to go see.
Yeah, I know
That
what you
movie's
mean.
Jennifer
boring as
Connelly.
shit.
The movie sucks. Dude.
Salma Hayek was that for me. And then when she comes back in 30 Rock,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
that's like...
Yeah.
I rewatched
I
those
used
all
to
the
like
time.
Selma Hayek a lot and Penelope Cruz a lot too. She had a fat mouth.
Panipoli Cruz.
Panipoli
Ooh,
Cruz.
She did have a fat mouth.
That's that. How about it's like a Greek trans person named Panipoli? They got a penis and big ass tits.
Ooh, that doesn't sound that bad.
Yeah, the Greek god.
I feel
Greek god
nice,
being
dude.
I
trans.
feel like I could work with that.
Oh
you know?
shit! The new God of War came out yesterday. I should be
Are
playing.
you gonna
that.
play that?
I fucking want to.
Let's
but
become
Is it- I
Twitch
thought it was
none of my
streamers.
only
shit's
Xbox.
None of my shit. No, it's PlayStation. You fucking idiot.
I thought God of War
You
was an
imbecile.
Xbox.
You imbecile.
You fucking
Never mind.
rube.
What game am I
Come in
thinking
here,
of?
pretend like you know about games.
Yeah,
oh,
why-
Gears of War is
Gears of War is
what I'm
Xbox.
thinking. That's Xbox. Yeah.
But there hasn't been a Gears game in a while. I don't think. I think 3 was the last one that came out,
I don't know.
and I don't even know.
We should become Twitch streamers, dude.
You don't have to
Yeah.
play video games on it.
You don't have to. I might just do a woodworking one.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, they're just trying to make it like all live streaming now.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I can't wait till
this.
this weather gets nice.
We should do
Is
an
it-
NBA playoff game on Twitch.
I got to get those
Okay,
Just fuck around with it.
those tables going.
Did you order it?
What?
Your router table?
No, I'm gonna have that sent here.
I know.
But I mean, I don't even really need a router table for anything just yet.
Uh-huh.
Right now, I just need
Can't you make one?
a router table.
Yeah.
Yeah, I made one.
My
in my old
dad
apartment.
made one.
I
Yeah.
made one in my old apartment. Yeah.
Yeah.
I turned that desk in my room. I
Right,
fucking
right.
cut a hole out and then made
Nice.
a router plate insert out of Lexan, and I was routing shit in there. But I only did that a couple times because it's so fucking loud and generates so much
Heat?
sawdust.
Mm-hmm.
No, not heat.
Too much
I mean, I
heat
generate a lot.
gets
of
hot.
Heat. I get pissed, dude. I fucking heat up. Hot to the touch.
Yeah, dude. Everyone says that about you when you're riffing.
Yeah.
You get a fever.
My boy's too hot.
Every time after people don't know this, but after the podcast, we throw Nick into an ice bath.
Yep, it's
Yeah.
true.
To
He's
save
like
his
Kobe.
life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes you know
You riff too hard.
you know
Yeah.
when he cuts
Yeah,
the
smoke
podcast
coming
off
off him.
abruptly, and you're like, hey, what the fuck? We feel like it could have gone longer. He's not being inconsiderate or not giving a fuck. We have to throw him in the ice bath or he'll die.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it was like
think
that thing
that's
in
a good
movies
idea.
where you wake up and like somebody's removed your kidneys.
Yes.
And it's like, what? Like, that seems like there's better organs to steal, you know?
Cock.
Right.
Yeah.
When
Someone's
you wake
removed
up,
your cock.
your dick cut off.
Wow.
It's a delicacy
You know who did
in
it?
Abu Dhabi.
Jim Henson.
That's what fed his racist Muppets.
Well, it's like it's so much effort to like steal someone's kidneys and then leave them alive. It's not like the prosecutor's going to be like, well, he didn't kill the guy, so I guess we should.
I think he probably would. There's got to be a difference between killing someone and stealing.
If you
a kidney.
cut off, if you removed someone's kidney, if you drugged them, stole their kidneys, and left them in a bathtub, you're going
Both
to, You're
kidneys.
going to prison for 20 years.
yeah, but if you kill
There's
him,
no-
don't you go to
You go to
get
prison for 20
life?
25 to life, good behavior out in 2 years.
Yeah.
Maybe
year
You're
and a
out in
half,
6
maybe.
months.
yeah, in 6 months.
For good behavior.
Yeah,
They
you got to be
really-
really good though.
They
You got to
love,
be
they
really
love good
nice.
boys. They love
Yeah.
they love it when you're
Thank
good.
you all. How are you doing today, Mr. Guard?
Yeah, out for good behavior means you were raped so many times. You never tattled.
Oh no, I thought it means you won the football game against the guards.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's
That
another
means
way.
you did curtsies at the warden.
yeah,
Hello, Mr. Warden.
you were never raped because it was always consensual. That's the
Yeah.
best behavior in prison.
That's good behavior.
He's giving up the pussy.
That's being a good boy.
sucking off the guards, getting fucked by all the
I
prisoners.
remember watching some documentary on prison rape, and there's a guy who rapes people in prison talking about. He's like, "Well, what you do is you make them take the Vaseline out of the tube and put it on their asshole. That way, if they tell on you, you can say, look at his hand, he did it.' You know."
Wow.
And he's like just saying it to the camera, and it's like, you know that scam can't work forever.
yeah.
On the record.
Also, you're raping him. Like he's clearly scared of you.
Yeah,
Like
right.
you can get him to put Vaseline on his hands.
Yeah.
Apparently, when OJ was in jail before he got out recently, he was like telling everyone else in jail, he's like, "Yeah, when I get out, I'm gonna fuck the shit out of Kim Kardashian."
OJ rules.
He's like, "Yeah, man, like it's only a matter of time. I've known her since she's a little girl, but when I get out, I'm probably gonna fuck Kim Kardashian."
That's
Yo.
hilarious.
OJ's fucking wild,
He
dude.
rocks, dude. I told you, I gotta go to that bar and hang out with him.
Let's go.
It's right by my
We
parents'
should do a
house.
Vegas show, man.
I did a mic there once at a strip club.
We should do a fucking let's get a banquet hall of the Bellagio.
There
dude.
was a dude at that mic that was in full alien makeup, like serious, like what do you call it? Like latex like makeup.
Oh, really?
And his whole act was about being an alien and like. And he was like,
That's
"Yeah, you
awesome.
know, like it's pretty hard. You know, this immigration thing is pretty hard for us aliens." You
Oh
know?
my
Just
god,
like-
that's awesome.
It was pretty cool. I felt good connecting.
Like,
with
what does that guy think is gonna happen? He's gonna tour as the alien guy. He's
As
gonna
the
get on
alien
like
comic.
Fallon.
Shout out to that guy. I think I took an Instagram picture of him.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Should we go to Vegas, Nick? What do you think?
Yeah, it's,
What are you doing right now?
I'm looking at the different Muppets.
What's your favorite one?
I don't know. I don't really give a shit about them.
Fozzie's awesome. I used to fuck with
Fozzie's
Fozzie.
a stand-up comic, dude.
Yeah, but he's like a cute
Waka,
little fat,
waka, waka.
cute little fat stand-up comic.
Yeah.
Sarah kind of looks like Sweetums.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
What a damn
Doesn't she?
burn. That is
Oh
a
my
brutal
God.
burn.
No one's gonna get it at all.
I mean,
They'll
she
look it
looks.
up.
Yeah, I mean,
No,
she kind of
looks
like
the
him.
hook boy.
With the
She
hook.
does. Suck my fucking dick.
I mean,
suck
that-
my
that-
oh, Jesus Christ, man.
That looks like. That kind of looks like her.
That's the worst case scenario for
Yeah.
Sarah is Sweetums.
Yeah.
What a funny looking Muppet.
I know. That's pretty good.
Who
Look
was-
how big he is.
Who
He's
was
huge.
Sweetums? He was just a massive.
I don't know, man. I didn't
Didn't
really
he have like
watch
a
the
British
Muppets, man.
accent or something?
No.
But he was like kind of smart. or something?
Look how big he is compared to Kermit.
Yeah, he's
That's
huge.
not a scale size
It's a
Kermit.
scale. Well, Kermit's a frog.
No, Sweetums was big as shit, dude. Yeah, he was gigantic. Everyone knows that. What the fuck? Do you guys not watch the Muppets?
I didn't watch the Muppets.
It was kind of before our time a little bit.
No, it
it was like
wasn't.
1970.
Not the new one. There's another one.
Well, there was Muppet Babies. That was our time.
Muppet Babies rocked my cock.
Yeah, I used
that
to
shit
watch
was
that.
awesome.
Remember all the adults were just from the ankle down or something?
Mhm. Those sexy ass ankles.
Yeah,
beat
that's
off
when
to
I got
those.
into feet.
Yeah,
That was the first
Oh, that
time.
makes sense.
I wanted to suck the Muppet Baby's mom's feet.
What about Tom and Jerry, the racist
I'm pretty-
black lady caricature?
Oh,
What
yeah.
the fuck is this? Bean Bunny?
Let me see.
That was one of the Muppets.
Let me see.
Is this a rabbit named Bean?
Oh, I don't
Bunny?
remember Bean Bunny.
Is it
I'm
Clit?
pretty excited about this summer because I think it's my first summer as an out foot fetishist.
Oh, that's a
You,
big
d-
time.
you know,
for
you
foot-
I
know,
can
you're
look at
just, you know, you're
sandals and
just
stuff.
stealing the Chappelle bit, right?
Which one?
How much money he had to make before he could admit he was in.
I'm
the
not
feet.
stealing that
was
bit.
stealing.
I'm just. It didn't have anything
yeah,
to do
you
with
did
money.
steal the bit, man.
I just
Stealing
have
the same.
discovered in the last couple
that's
months
true.
that I like.
I just
feet.
realized what Nick said is true. You are stealing the bit.
Yeah, I mean, come on, dude.
So one
pretty
other
cool.
comedian
Yeah.
likes feet.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Do you know how many comedians like feet?
0.
A lot. You're right. You're also. They're also
Practically
hacks.
every comic.
You're right. You're a hack just like them.
I
man.
wasn't doing a bit. I'm just saying
Hey,
that
man,
I
whatever,
have
dude.
recently
I
found
don't know.
out.
It sounded like a bit to me.
Sounds like a bit. Sounds like a
Fuck
fucking bit, dude.
Fuck up.
I don't believe that you really like feet. Show us right now. Jack off between my feet.
Yeah, have sex with.
I
Steve.
haven't.
Have sex with my feet.
All right.
Do it, you fucking
Come
idiot.
on, dude.
No, okay. First of all,
What do you think of these?
I need to put your feet
Go
in like a little pedicure jacuzzi bath,
Hold
and
on.
then I need to.
Ooh,
rub
he's
some
touching
lotions
them.
on
Yeah.
Your feet are so fat.
They're powerful.
They
dude.
are really strong looking too.
They're strong.
but they're so like
Yeah.
bulky.
You can make a nice steak out of my feet, probably.
Yeah, Adam, fuck his feet.
I'm
my
not gonna
feet.
fuck Stav's feet on mic.
Fuck Dasha's feet. Where's your girlfriend?
Yeah, bring Is Dasha here?
Get your
She's-
get your damn wife.
She's
here.
in.
We gotta-
She's in the Upper East Side.
We got a little bit of Rooney
she's
Dooney
na-
we're
yeah,
trying to
she's
work on.
nanny.
Why don't you call her up right now? Say,
Yeah,
hey,
get an Uber.
Hey, sugar toes.
Sugar toes.
Once you get down here, we gotta.
Let me fuck that Achilles tendon.
I gotta solve a. I gotta prove something. I gotta prove myself to my mates.
Yeah, my fetish is sucking on titties. I'm weird that way.
Yeah,
I'm kind of. That's my kink is sucking on titties.
I've done
Yeah.
so much that I'm not into any of it, and it's just like there's no apprehension about doing anything. I don't.
I like
What do you
sucking
mean
on
there's no
titties and getting my
I'll
dick
do.
sucked and
I'll
eating
do
pussy.
any. I've done and will do anything.
I don't know if I
It's
would
not-
shit
Like gay sex?
or
everything.
play
I've done,
with shit.
I've done literally everything.
Damn, bro, you just Nick's adding fuel to the sex with gay men fire with that. He knows what he's doing.
No, you should. I think you should keep it going.
Yeah.
It's
He
a
is.
branding decision.
He is doing it. He can't help it because he is gay.
No,
is
you know,
gay.
I think I might be asexual.
No, you
no
saw
chance.
that movie.
No
Nick.
chance you're asexual.
What do you mean, no chance?
You've been horny as hell in the past, brother.
In the past, yeah.
That's not how being asexual works. You don't
And-
just turn.
Yes, you do.
Really?
I
Someone
think
chops
so.
your cock off? Did someone chop your cock off, Nick?
That I tried that. I said maybe I'll get into. Maybe I'll get
The
into
Vienna
it.
Boys Choir.
You get a katana. I fucked a Japanese girl. She cut my dick off with a sword.
But it just grew back.
Yeah.
Stronger
I
and
want to
thicker.
get. I wish it wasn't so lame to have a katana because it would be nice to have one.
Dude, get one. Who cares what
I
the
just
world
want to do a
thinks?
couple of cuts. You know. I
My
wanna,
friend in L.A., Danny, had a katana.
yeah, and then that guy broke in and he didn't fucking cut his head off.
Well, he bust out the room.
Oh,
with the
yeah.
I mean, literally 12 hours prior, he was like, "This thing, anybody breaks in here, they're getting
That's
they're
right,
getting
they're
fucking
getting
katana."
katana.
I forgot about
and
that.
then somebody broke in that night and he didn't kill him.
Well, he did.
And it's like now you're just some faggot with a sword.
So true.
He's not. He's
Dude,
our
we got to
friend.
go back. I want to go back.
I miss
man.
Danny.
I miss Danny. I miss Korean barbecue on the West Coast.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, man. I liked that guy until he fucking
Didn't kill that other guy with a
flinched.
katana.
Yeah, he choked.
He
That was
seemed
his
cool
moment.
until he didn't.
That was his
murder.
fucking moment. I mean, imagine you have a sword specifically to kill
A a confused drunk man that was not that much of a problem and left immediately.
I haven't
upon
thought of that.
realizing
I haven't thought of that in a while, but that was
We should have
so
killed
weird.
him. It was. 'Cause
That
we were
was
all just sleeping
so
on the
weird.
couch.
I was
right?
sleeping on the couch. You were
I was
sleeping
on
on
the
the floor.
Oh yeah, because Nick had a place. I forgot. Yeah,
Yeah, Nick was in his place in
Koreatown.
Koreatown.
Yeah, that had like fucking
security
security
cameras
monitors.
in
We
the
couldn't go.
bedroom.
We never saw it once.
And then there's just a drunk guy on his phone.
That was so
in
fucking
Danny's
funny.
living room, and he looks at me. He's like, "Are you Kyle's friend?"
yeah. Dude, we were so confused.
There's this guy. There's a comic from Austin that lives here who somebody told me a story. He didn't tell me, but I heard it through a
Oh, let's tell this rumor.
mutual friend. Yeah, so I don't know.
Let's drop this rumor.
exact details, but he was like asleep, and then in the middle of the night, there's just some enormous trans woman going through his closet. He like wakes up.
Really?
He's like, "What the fuck?" And they're like, "I'm cool with Derek. Just let me just crash here." And it was this giant trans person trying to sleep in his closet.
Oh, trying to go
Yeah,
to
and then
bed.
and he was like, "What the fuck?" He's
Not
like,
like
"What the
trying to
fuck?"
steal anything.
He's like, "You got to get out." Yeah, it was
Yeah,
this
of
drunk
course.
trans person that just somehow like had keys to his apartment.
What?
Yeah,
You got to get out or pay the price.
yeah.
Katana.
Ass, grass, or dick.
Dick, ass, or mouth. You know the old adage.
Ass, dick, or balls.
Or fucked up titties.
I've
or mouth.
tried grass.
I've tried grass.
I've tried pot.
I can't believe I didn't.
Somebody sent me
420
a
Blizzard.
clip of Tom Myers on like some like Comcast interview series where he's comparing himself to George Carlin and Lenny Bruce,
Yes,
and he's wearing like a big ass suit.
that rules. I think I was on that same thing.
Yeah.
I was at Magoobies.
Was
It
that like
when I was
public
like
access
yeah,
thing?
like 8 years ago.
It was a sit down thing.
Oh, not Comcast.
What was that public access show like in the DC area?
Oh, maybe that is what it
Yeah,
was.
that was the
Yeah.
Comcast open mic thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember people listing that as a credit.
Yeah.
Comcast.
On demand. You have to
Time
click
Warner
through
Cable.
12 things,
Yeah.
and it wasn't there half the
Yeah,
time.
it's a cable provider.
Yeah, just
My
naming
credits
it-
include Grande Communications.
That was big for me, dude. I remember thinking, damn, I'm about to be famous off this shit.
Yeah,
Off my
listening.
joke about not being able to wipe my ass.
Yeah.
Did you do it?
I had a
You
joke.
did that show?
I did that. Not the
Oh,
the
that's right. You
Comcast
couldn't
thing.
wipe your ass.
But I'm back now, baby.
You're back to wiping your
Back to wipe my ass. I did hot yoga for a while, and my dexterity has forever improved. Even as I get fatter.
In Astoria?
In Baltimore.
Oh, in Baltimore.
I had a
Yeah.
3-month stretch where I did hot
There's
yoga.
a hot yoga place down the street that my girlfriend's been going to. She's trying to get me to go with
You
her.
should
I
do
like hot yoga.
Fat yoga.
What's that?
It's all fat people.
It's all fat.
Sounds pretty cool.
it's a just a room with a bunch of chairs that you sit in. Some fat people just sitting in a room with chairs in it for an hour while the fat guy in the front it goes just like they don't move at all.
when I was growing
Just
up,
wipe their brow.
there was a public access show for like workouts for old people, and it was just an old lady in a chair, and she would never get up from the chair. And she would just like move her leg up and then move the other
Hell
leg
yeah.
up, and it was just an hour of a woman like doing in chair exercises.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, you could try that maybe.
Nah, dude, I'm about to get big ass arms for the summer. I've decided, dude.
Your arms are big.
I'm trying to get them bigger, dude.
yeah.
Just gonna do curls all the time.
What about your shoulders? Is it fucked up still?
Yeah, my shoulders fucked up.
So you can't
I'm
bench.
just gonna. How about the Bowflex weights?
Yeah.
The Bowflex weights, those are the ones that click in.
Mm-hmm.
You got a clicking system.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
for
gonna-
your house?
And I'm gonna just fucking do curls, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
I should get back
hammers.
into curls.
Curls is my shit
I
now.
don't do curls at all. I do weighted chins.
Huh? I can't do those. I'm too fat.
Yeah.
What's weighted chins?
Put a
where
weight
you
vest
pull up.
on. You
Yeah.
gotta pull up.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
cool.
I'm just trying to be big arms, no titties. Those are my only fitness goals.
Your breasts look okay on your body though.
I know.
Right.
I have pretty small titties.
No, they're huge.
No,
but
they're
you
little.
No, they're huge. but-
They're not huge.
They're
Yeah,
probably bigger than my girlfriend.
yeah, you have
think so?
enormous breasts. Yeah.
They're not they are in no way enormous. They're
You're,
full
little.
B.
First of
They're
all,
a
you're
full B.
you're at
They're not a
least a
B.
C cup.
No chance. I'm
yeah,
a
I
C
know.
cup.
He's a full C.
Yeah, that's
I'm
That's
an
a
A
full
cup,
C.
baby.
No, look. The problem is you think it's an A cup, but it's like a you wear like probably like a 57C.
No, I do
Yeah,
not.
in terms of what
Because the rib
number,
cage or whatever.
the number
Yes.
is the circumference of the strap. Or
You
something?
measure
Well, that doesn't
measure
count.
under the breast.
No, we're just
You go
talking
under the
breasts.
breast.
We're just talking
Measure-
my titties.
I
We're
know,
not talking
your
the
cup-
rest.
Okay, how about this?
I
How
know
about
you're
this?
not talking the rest, but your cup size is a C
No
or
chance.
possibly a D.
How about this? Our first Twitch stream will be at Victoria's Secret.
Yeah,
Me
we're
getting
gonna-
my
We're gonna
titties
get
measured.
Stop professionally measured.
I'm down for that. Actually, that sounds pretty funny.
we make a poor sales associate.
I like how after you said that, you quickly stopped laughing and just were staring directly through the table,
Huh?
off into the distance.
No, it sounds great.
No, I think we finally reached your limit
No, I don't
in
give
terms
a
of how
fuck.
much.
I
Okay.
really don't give a fuck
No.
about my titties.
Well,
the
we
thing
got
is, I
measuring
am
tape right here.
I am
You
shockingly
can't use
not.
measuring
The
tape.
measure, yeah, you here. I'll do it here.
You can wrap
No.
it around
No,
under
no.
his
Look,
titties.
You don't know what you're doing.
I do know what I'm
But you
doing,
can't do the
motherfucker.
cup size.
I measure titties constantly. Look,
No, I
here's-
don't want. I don't. You're not measuring me, dude.
We are. Here's what
No.
we're gonna do.
That's
You
not
go-
even. That's gonna
Yes.
hurt.
No, it's not.
No,
Just
he's not
stay
gonna hurt
perfectly
you.
still.
Just be still.
All right. So your breasts extend from your chest 4 inches,
Okay.
and then underneath you have.
No, you're pressing too hard.
No, I'm not pressing too hard. 2.5 inches.
So
it's-
4 inches top to bottom, and then 2.5 inches deep.
That's
Yeah.
not that big. Those are little titties.
No,
That's
those are pretty
deep.
big.
That's
Those
a-
are-
that's a
big-
light
Oh,
D.
are you out of
Full
your
C,
fucking?
light
D.
You guys don't like titties, so you don't know what you're talking about.
That is
I
big,
like
man.
titties.
Adam, you don't like titties.
First of all, I've
I
experienced.
like all types of titties.
I've experienced some of the largest breasts this world has ever seen.
I love
Jungles.
titties.
The goddamn my fucking jungle tour. I went down the Amazon. I got one of those
Disc
spiky
lip.
fish went up my dick hole, and I risked it all just so I could go see the fountain of bust.
Yeah. The fountain of
The Spanish
Hell
conquistadors
yeah.
searched for
Yeah, it's true.
eons to
The
find
biggest titty
the
women.
fountain of bust.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a fountain. It's but nothing but flowing breast milk out of it. It's a volcano that produced the sweetest hot breast milk. If you travel to the center, it's the largest big titty.
Oh fuck!
Wow.
We should write a short film
The fountain
where
of
we
bust.
where we search for the fountain of bust,
The search for the fountain of bust.
Dude, they're in there.
and the bust lust gets to Adam quick.
I grow
Oh,
a Van
yeah.
Dyke. I used to have a huge one before my goatee would connect.
A what?
Like a big Spanish conquistador mustache goatee combo.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
I had one of those in DC.
You should get a Fu Manchu going.
No, I don't need. That's for guys like you who can't grow a real mustache.
What a Fu Manchu is with the bars going down. no?
Yeah, well, it's just that you grow out the corners for too long.
It's not the corners. You
It's
grow
the
out like
no.
your
Yeah, the corner
goatee
goes all the
area.
way down.
Grow the corners way down.
This part?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what a Fu Manchu.
I think
is.
I'm shaving my mustache today. I'm
you
sick
should.
of
You
it.
look bad.
Yeah,
I look nice, but
No, it doesn't. First of all, it wouldn't look bad if you just like edged it up a bit.
yeah. I don't know how to maintain it. And I'm
Use
not really
the
interested.
use the
in-
top part. You also have eczema all over the top of your lip.
Well, yeah, I have dry skin under my lip.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it looks like shit.
Yeah, it looks terrible.
Yeah, it looks like a bunch.
I don't
of
know how to
cum dried on
moisturize
your face.
under
I
my.
have beautiful moist skin.
Yeah,
to
the
be-
way
Oh,
the
no,
way you
yeah.
moisturize
it's not,
under
first
it
of all,
is
it's
you
not
have facial hair
eczema.
for
Okay,
years.
you don't have to diagnose me with things.
You have some fucked up
In this
skin.
public
I'll do.
forum.
First of all, I will give me the tape measure. We'll find out right now.
All right, pull out your dick, Adam.
All right,
Yeah.
I'll,
We're
I'll
gonna
make
measure
some
your soft
diagnoses
cock.
right now.
What I like too is that Stav's cleavage has its own. There's a smooth line all the way across his chest, where his breasts fold over in the middle.
You boys like what you see?
Yeah, so it looks like it's frowning. Oh God!
we could listen if we went to Victoria's Secret and then the lady refused to
I say I'm trans.
give us service.
I say I'm trans.
And then you say you're trans, then we start a whole like anti
Get me a wig.
Secret
Get me a
thing.
wig.
Sort of like people are mad at Starbucks right now. We could get mad at Victoria's Secret.
That's
Get
true.
a lot of buzz
Stop.
for
Would
the
you
podcast.
get Would you
that
get
way.
breast enlargement surgery?
No, I would not.
How about
do
this?
that.
Here's a hypothetical.
What about for like a day?
Here's a
It would
hypothetical.
take about.
Here's a hypothetical for you.
Okay.
So, you get breast reduction surgery for free.
Okay.
They pay for it, right?
Right.
They completely remove your breast, but they make the other one bigger. So you have one big one, one normal tit.
That's a good. That's kind
That's
of
that's
bordering
not a
on a
good-
soft
That's
hypothetical.
not a good hypothetical at all. I would not do
not a
that.
good
I would not do that at all. Now,
no.
what if one of the tits, squeezes out chocolate milk? Now we got something.
Yeah.
I got I got no titty and then one chocolate milk titty. That's a hypothetical.
That's good.
Would
Oh,
you do
you're
that?
saying like, would you enjoy?
This is back to you drinking stuff that comes out of your body.
I'm
the
just trying to add.
hamburgers?
I'm
Would
just
you
trying to
guys
add a
do
little
hamburgers?
spice to this hypothetical.
So-
As the king of hypotheticals,
You can
which is
so
what I am.
easily get. I had a dream I was drinking Hershey's syrup in water because I didn't have any milk. I had that dream last night. And I was like, why am I doing this to myself? This tastes like shit.
Yep.
I could
You
just
ever-
drink water.
My move used to be water and cereal.
Yeah, I was about to say. You guys ever do that?
I tried it one time and it's like, no, just eat the cereal
sucks.
dry.
My
Yeah.
grandmother used to always do that shit. She had to flee the Nazis.
Your Bulgarian grandmother.
Yeah. My communist grandmother.
She's your red diaper.
That's me, baby. She had to flee the Nazis.
Red diaper stop.
Because the only good
Just
reason.
smuggling pasta sauce into the bacon.
yeah.
Oh, marinara diaper stop. Hey, I brought you a present from the old country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody, look.
What's
I
funny
done
is-
got doo-doo all over my ass.
What-
These diapers are terrible. Look at Eunice, come here. Look at this. I done got doo-doo all over my pussy and ass. It's like a elderly black lady who's like upset with the quality
The
of her new
diaper
diapers.
service.
Yeah. This is horrible. have you ever look at all the doo-doo up in my pussy?
my pussy.
It's it,
My pussy's filled
my
with
pussy
doo-doo
is filled with
to the
doo-doo.
brim.
I done got doo-doo logged. I done doo-doo logged my pussy hole off these Dollar General diapers. That's why I said I did that. You can skimp on some things, but your diapers, you always got to get top quality. I'm going to Sam's Club next time. Fucking around with the Dollar Junction diapers. Look at this. It's coming out my pussy like a soft serve machine. I'm over here looking like the goddamn Chinese buffet.
Sounds like you better watch your favorite movie to calm down.
What's my favorite movie?
I don't know. Maybe it's The Dark Knight.
Why would it be The Dark Knight?
It's the lady who loves the Joker.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. I thought you meant me.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
Stop. If you could lactate one liquid out of your tit for the rest of your life,
Interesting.
what would you
interesting.
choose?
Interesting. I'm tempted to say coconut water
Coconut water is nice.
because if I'm
It's very
dehydrated,
hydrating.
exactly.
You have a hangover.
I have a hangover. Just squirt it right into my
Yeah.
fucking. Now, does the
a good
temperature?
choice.
But it has to be body temp.
I guess it would be body
Hmm,
temp. Is
interesting.
that what?
why
is
wouldn't
that
you?
what
Why
breast
wouldn't you
milk
go acid that burns people's skin and eyes?
Because I'm a lover. I'm not out to
is? Wait, is
harm.
coconut water acidic?
That's you.
That's if I could lactate.
Oh,
a liquid,
you would lactate acid.
Yeah,
Because then what if it drips on you, man?
I'm
You're
impervious to
immune.
it. Yeah.
What about a girl you're fucking? She's fucking you and she touches your tit, it squirts up into her face.
Yeah, and she dies. What a fucking rule.
You know what you should get, Nick? You should get one of those flowers that squirts people, like lapel
Yeah.
flowers.
Oh,
That is literally
Yeah.
a thing the Joker would do.
Yeah.
Is you put
Yeah.
acid in one of those
Get,
flowers.
get some acid in that.
that'd be pretty cool.
You could really cause some chaos.
I don't know,
Oh,
maybe
I don't know how I-
Goldschlager.
I forgot to mention this on the podcast, but I witnessed a murder.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
Tell us about that.
I can't believe we haven't talked about this yet.
Yeah, no, that was fucking insane.
That's wild.
Yeah, I'm
What-
sitting. It's like 20 feet from my window. I'm
Jesus
sitting there, and I hear
Christ.
just like pop, 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 and it's like unmistakable. It's a gun. You know?
Jesus.
I'm like, holy shit! And then You know, it's funny because you think about like what would you do in that circumstance, and I know
You
the
got your
answer.
katana?
I know the answer now. No, it's like continue watching that video of somebody edited where Zach Braff is listening to the Shins, but it's diarrhea sounds.
Didn't even give it a pause.
No, I paused it when the gun went off. I'm like, because I mean, it was like it's literally right the fuck outside my
It's
window.
loud as fuck.
Christ.
Yeah, and I mean, it's a gun. Like, there's no way. It's
Were
not
you
like
alone?
Yeah, I was by myself. Yeah,
Jesus.
It was a pop, 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 pop.
yeah, 4 shots.
Four
I mean,
shot.
it was a gun. It was like no way it could be
Yeah.
anything else.
God
I was
Who
like,
got shot?
I don't know. One of the,
A kid?
no,
Neighborhood
it
fellas?
was, yeah, just a guy. One of the block guys, I guess.
Some old guy. I didn't tell you guys.
But
Yeah.
Hold on, you witnessed a murder.
Continue. Sorry.
no, go ahead. I'm sure whatever you're about to say is definitely better than.
No. When you're done. When you're done.
No. Go ahead, please. Yeah, please go ahead. I'm sure. Yeah.
It doesn't matter, Adam,
It
because
doesn't
whatever
matter.
it is, we're gonna ridicule you for. So
I
say it
know,
now.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm
All right,
I'm
finish
in
the
my
story.
hole, but finish your story,
And then you'll say it, and then we'll ridicule you.
You can really
Yeah,
let
yeah.
her rip in
Yeah,
my,
yeah, yeah.
in my cool story afterwards. But
Anyways, I mean, I don't even know if it's even that funny, but
It's not funny, but it's crazy.
it's crazy. Yeah.
no, it does fuck you
It's a
up.
slice of
having,
life.
having to listen to that lady like wailing and running up and down the block. I mean, I've been
Jesus
kind of in a funk
Christ.
the last couple days. Yeah, 'cause she came outside and they're like husband or son or whatever.
Oh
God
fuck!
damn,
It was
fucking
in front
murder.
of his like
he
family's
lives out in
home?
the block. He's like right there. This woman comes out and she's fucking screaming and shit.
Oh, what
running
the
up and down,
fuck?
hysterical, and
That's
then like
terrible.
because it took like 4 or 5 minutes for the cops to show up because
Yeah.
they have like that shot spotter shit. So in the precinct's like 2 blocks away. So I figured, but as soon as they started showing up, like the block was shut down. And there's like 50.
Could you not
detectives
leave
there.
your house?
No, I could leave my house, but they taped up the block and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
You know?
Jesus Christ!
There's still blood all over the sidewalk.
Holy fuck!
Yeah,
They don't clean that up.
they
or-
don't clean it up.
Wow.
It's evident.
That's why you walk around and you
CSI.
see what looks like a pool of blood dried on the sidewalk,
And
you're
it
like, that
is?
looks like it probably is.
Jesus.
no
Christ.
way, man. They'll clean
Yeah.
it up eventually.
No, I mean it's sitting right there,
Damn.
and it's just gonna stain the fucking sidewalk.
Damn.
Yeah, that'll be like that forever.
Fucking,
Jesus
Can you believe
Christ.
that guy?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Just
man.
fucking.
yeah,
That's a bummer.
it is.
But you know what? That is so New York, I guess. That's
Well, it's weird
That's
because you think
so
about it. It's like that guy was like,
authentic.
I'm gonna go shoot this guy I have a dispute with. He pulls up and then kills him, then gets in a car and drives away. And that's like the worst thing you can do. Really, is just to murder someone out on the street.
Right. There's no
Broad
way he's getting away
daylight.
with it, right?
He may.
was
he
it
might.
early? It was early evening, right?
It was 8:40 p.m.
So it wasn't fully
Jeez.
Uh,
dark. It was dark.
It
was nighttime.
It was dark out. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you see a car or anything?
No, I mean I like looked out my window, but I didn't really see anything because it happened. I was
Damn,
like,
you
what
saw the
fuck?
body though.
I saw them putting him in the ambulance and
Oof,
shit.
Maron.
Yeah.
God damn.
That's wild. Anyway, Adam, what was your story that's as good as that?
No, it wasn't as good.
No, go ahead, say it.
I was
though.
just outside just now, and this guy points at Victor's car, and he's like, "Tell him I don't get my money, I'm gonna break his windows." And I was like, "I'm not involved."
that guy said that to you.
He's like, "You my witness. You my witness."
Nah.
He's like, that's not how you don't want a witness.
Yeah.
You're plotting a crime.
He said that. He told me that
what
I
a
was.
fucking idiot.
He told me I
Dude,
was.
are
his
you going to be a
witness.
witness to this? I'm going to murder this man.
No, he said that.
I promise me you will be a witness.
He said, "You're my witness. That if I don't get my money, I'm gonna break the Victor's windows of his car."
Jesus.
And then
that's
I'm
awesome.
like, I just didn't say anything. And then he's like, tell him OG told you that. And I was like,
Yeah.
Just- I just,
Hey,
like, looked at my
hey,
phone.
Hey,
Victor.
Victor.
OG.
says that if he doesn't get his money,
well, you tell OG.
I don't want to be in the middle of this.
Write this down. You tell that chump bitch. You say that to him.
God.
God, I can't wait till Adam gets murdered because he gets caught up in a fucking neighborhood dispute.
No, Victor's my friend.
Yeah, but OG doesn't know.
Yeah,
that.
being friends with these guys is how you get murdered. Mm-hmm. That's why I don't speak to anybody.
That's right.
Except I followed the guy that shot that guy, and I became friends with him.
Oh, cool.
That way, I know I'm in the
Cool.
clear.
Yeah.
No, that's good.
Yeah. No, the police were like, "Did you see anything?" And I was like, "Nope."
No.
You know. And then
And you texted him.
right, and then I just hide the business card the guy gave me.
It's cool.
Jonathan Boston, murderer.
Oh, he was from Boston?
No, that's just his name.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's cool. You were telling me he wanted to hang out with you later tonight at the fucking down by the docks.
Yeah.
dark
He
by
wouldn't-
yourself.
he's going to teach me a lesson in keeping secrets.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Whoa.
Yeah, I told him I have a podcast. I'm going to tell everybody about the murder. And he was like, that's great. He's like, come, don't tell anyone you're coming down to the docks.
That
I'm
sounds
gonna
like it's gonna
teach
be
you
a fun time.
the secret of keeping secrets. I'm like, good, because I'm really bad at I struggle a lot with keeping secrets. That lesson will be great.
That'll be a really good lesson.
Yeah, don't tell anyone you're coming.
That'll be fun, man. I'm kind of jealous.
It's
Yeah.
fun to have friends that you can keep secrets with and
Yeah,
stuff.
right.
Yeah, you and Jonathan Boston.
You and
Yeah.
Jonathan Boston.
Count on each other.
That's a big part of friendship is keeping each other's secrets.
That would be a good move for me, is to follow that man that murdered somebody else. Be like, cool. I thought that was pretty cool what you did back there.
Oh fuck!
Or you could solve the crime, dude. You
Yeah.
can solve
Oh,
it
yeah.
vigilante
No,
style.
I'm not about that shit.
No.
You're not about
I'm not a
vigilante
crime solver.
justice.
First of all,
Nick loves the rule of law.
there's no such thing as justice.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Whoa.
Uh-oh.
Also,
Speak on that. Speak on that.
how do we know the guy that got shot didn't justify the other, do bad justice to the other guy?
That's true.
He
Your
might
Honor,
have-
Your Honor, let me ask you this: How
He
do we
might
know
have
that
unjusticed the other one.
That the so aggrieved, aka the murder victim, as it were, didn't do something bad to my client? Do we know that? No, we don't. I rest my case.
Yeah, he did. I mean, he cut him in line at Whole Foods, and it sounds pretty bad to me.
Wow, it's a
Your
Whole
Honor,
Foods dispute?
Yeah,
Yeah, it was
I
a Whole
motion
Foods
that you
dispute.
suck my dick, Your Honor. It's like, what are you doing? He's like, I got this. I do this all the time.
Pulls his cock out.
Well, the death penalty wasn't really on the table, but yeah, the defense attorney is like, he does that thing where he's got the bag of fake shit in his ass and he's pulling the shit out and eating it. The judge is like, what are you doing? He's like, clearly I'm crazy, Your Honor. I'm an insane person, and no one in their right mind would convict the client of an insane man. You're pleading insanity for yourself.
That is how it works.
Yeah.
That'd be
If you get a
awesome.
crazy lawyer,
That's double jeopardy, brother.
Mm-hmm. Tommy Lee Jones, Ashley Judd. I used to want to fuck her too.
I get that.
She looked
I
good.
understand that. Natalie Portman.
Tommy pees his pants.
Natalie Portman, dude, back in my spank bank.
She's back in the mix.
Yeah.
Good for
Natalie
her.
Hogman.
Congrats.
Natalie Portman.
Natalie Portman.
No,
Oh,
she
yeah.
dissed
She's
Israel.
fat.
She's woke now.
What'd she say about Israel?
She's refusing to take some sort of award or something.
Gave it to Bizrael.
She gave them the Bizrael.
Shut was. I didn't see the whole story, but I think some kind of animal, some kind of a kangaroo in a Chinese zoo was pelted to death by rocks. A bunch of Chinese people just threw rocks at a kangaroo until it fucking died, dude.
What?
Yeah, that's
Wow.
That's the funniest thing.
That's fucked up.
I know, dude. This shit is hilarious. Imagine enough people. Like,
Yeah.
who throws rocks at an animal in a zoo?
Just screaming.
Poor fucking kangaroo, dude. He's so scared.
Chinese tourists lobbed rocks. Wait. The kangaroo was killed after zoo visitors lobbed rocks at trying to make the animal hop.
They killed him because he was just chilling,
They
dude.
wanted to make him hop.
Damn, dude.
Oh, that's hilarious.
The Chinese are gonna fuck us up, dude.
Oh, damn, here's a picture of the guy. He looks like a good guy.
The little
Oh, it was a
kangaroo?
girl. It was a lady.
Oh, damn.
Lady
It was a
kangaroo.
12-year-old lady.
That language just has like the Doppler effect applied to it.
What's the dog? Oh,
Damn, look how big this frog is.
Why are you
Damn.
looking at a frog?
Yeah, let's-
Goliath frogs are now endangered species hunted for food.
How big is it? Oh, damn.
Let me
It
see.
is a
Are they
big frog.
tasty?
Sorry, it's just the page deleted, so you can't see
Whatever,
it.
bitch. I'll look up Goliath frog right here on my
Don't
fucking
look,
phone.
don't
It's a
let
huge ass frog.
Fuck you.
I can't believe they're that's so mean.
Yeah, dude. The Chinese are fucking out of control.
That's hilarious. Look at the size of this gator.
Holy shit!
Damn,
that is a big.
Y'all,
call.
you're listening to the Big Animal Podcast, where we look
about
at pictures
big-ass
of big
animals.
animals and then we react to it.
Damn.
Yeah. Wow, look at this big horse.
That looks.
Damn. That is a big horse.
That's a big horse.
You know how
That
big
horse
mooses
is like
are?
7'2".
Mooses are big as fuck. By the way, did you know that?
They're meese.
They're not called meese.
Mises.
They're meese.
They're
Actually,
meeses.
I think it might be moose.
Moose are big as fuck, dude.
Moose is the plural.
And moo is.
No,
One?
it's moose and moose.
Moosies.
They're both moose.
The moose.
Here, let's look it up right now. Why are you using incognito mode?
For jacking off.
So it
No.
doesn't. So I don't have cookies.
Why didn't
Right?
you want cookies?
Yo, you
Cookies
know why
make
I
it
have to use
slow.
incognito mode? Because I gave my mom my old.
Yeah, the usual. Hold on. The usual plural of moose is moose. So I was right.
Yeah.
Okay. Who gives
So
a
guess
fuck?
who was right?
No one said you
What
weren't.
is like? What is like a group of moose?
Excuse me.
No one said
Who
you
said I
were
was-
wrong.
Well, you
Who's-
know how like families
right?
of different types of animals have weird words. You know, like a rape of deer or something. So they always have like
murder
weird-
We're talking about a
crows.
murder,
A murder
of
of
crows.
crows,
That's
yeah.
literally the only one. You want to do a rape of deer.
What
birds,
is the
so-
moose? What's the
No,
family
there's
of
some
moose
other
called?
ones.
There's
Yeah.
a ton of weird ones.
Yeah,
A hop of bunnies.
a lion pride.
A pride, right? Yeah.
Something racist of Jews.
A bunch of penguins is a march of penguins.
Yeah.
I think that's one of them.
Yeah, mooses are big as fuck though. They're like
Yeah.
huge, like it's bigger than a truck.
Yeah.
Are they rude or are they nice?
Yeah, they're rude boys. They don't fuck around.
Yeah, and what happens is they're the same. Their legs are like the same height as like the hood of a car. So they'll cross the street and people run into them, and the car will just shear off the legs, and then there's like a 2,000-pound slab of meat that just goes through the car,
Oh, damn.
decapitates whoever's in the vehicle.
Damn, that doesn't sound right, but it sounds crazy.
I want to be a crime scene investigator.
You blew it, dude. You had
A
your chance.
CSI?
Yeah.
You should. Hey, before anyone got there,
Right. I should have gone out there, and then like the police show up, and then it's just me finishing saying something like and then that's what I said, and then I go, yeah, and I put on my sunglasses.
you have blood all over your hands. You got Clorox wipes. You're just fucking rubbing everything down.
Yeah.
I figured I'd clean up the crime scene for you, Chief.
Yeah. Bah, 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 bah.
What's that guy? David
David
Caruso?
Caruso.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just got a thermometer in the blood. all
That
the
was
fucking
CSI
wounds.
I'm
Miami.
sorry, man, but we will be unable to find the killer as an autistic man has arrived on the scene before us once again to do the intro to CSI Miami. And he has tainted all of the evidence.
He did that David Caruso thing again.
Yeah.
Oh, God
Yeah. Bah, bah, bah.
Well, who's at the Who?
It's the
Or
Who, yeah.
Who fucked me? It was my dad.
CSI
my
was,
father really fucked me.
CSI was my city, dude. That put Vegas on the map.
Actually,
right there.
me and George, when we were in Greece, he had a cousin who we're pretty sure got molested. So we used to sing "Who fucked the cuz? Who fucked him? Who fucked the cuz? It was
Somebody
probably
did.
his grandfather." It rhymes in Greek. It's better.
How do you know he
but
got molested?
He's just weird, and you know.
Some people are just weird, though.
Yeah, I don't know. Some people though that you would suspect
Yeah.
did get molested.
You know what a group of flies is called?
Israel.
An Adam, a Friedland.
Business.
A business?
A business of flies.
That's hilarious.
Yeah,
So it's like none of your beeswax?
I guess so.
Yeah. I guess. Do flies make honey?
No.
No.
So I just saw a thing.
Do they live in hives?
Maybe.
Flies?
They-
No,
are they
no.
lone
Why
I
would
feel like
they-
they're lone
I think
wolves.
they're yeah.
I feel like a fly's, every
a
fly
shit-
for themselves.
what a
They
shit
live like
animal
a
to
day,
be.
right?
Imagine how bad you had to fuck up in India to come back as a fly in New York.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
that's gross. That's
Yeah.
terrible.
Brutal. Well, New York's probably better than fucking Mumbai or wherever the fuck.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
How
How does the caste system work, right? You go to the bottom, you're untouchable, and if you fuck up as an untouchable, you come back as a cow.
If you touch someone.
No, you're just if you touch them.
Wait, I thought
Yeah.
cows are better than untouchables. Aren't cows like the
cows are sacred. I thought because they were the top animal underneath people. So you
What's
don't-
at the bottom? Pigs?
I don't know.
Nah, fuck no. Pigs are cool.
Yeah,
They don't like them.
Pakistani,
Pakistani?
Pakistani people.
Mhm.
Lizards, maybe. Fuck lizards. Flies are probably pretty low.
I don't know. Reincarnation is complicated.
It's cool though.
What happens when they discover new animals? Do they update the list?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's a bunch of different kinds of animals.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of shit underwater we don't even know about.
Yeah, like one
Yeah,
of those
the deep
vampire
seas.
octopuses.
Yeah.
It'd be tight to go down there.
We should
Down
go.
to like the
We should go to the
Wasn't
Marianas
James,
Trench.
James Cameron trying to do that?
Yeah, he did.
He
went
did?
To the
He went to
bottom
the
of
very bottom?
The very bottom of the Marianas Trench.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
That
that's
is
pretty
actually
cool.
a pretty big dick move.
I don't
even
think
though
he
Avatar
went to the very
sucks.
bottom.
Huh?
Yeah, I don't think he did either. I don't think anyone's been down there.
We went
No.
pretty deep down though.
It's crazy they went to the
Yeah.
moon and we can't go to the bottom of the ocean.
We can. Why don't we just fucking do it?
We can't.
Why? Do
The
you think it's
pressure
worth
is
it?
too
The
high.
pressure is like crazy.
Yeah, they could probably. If they could figure out how to get to the fucking moon, they could get to the bottom of the.
First of
fucking
all,
ocean.
I wouldn't fucking do it. I would
Why?
never do
Yeah,
that.
you want to do
I
that?
don't. I wouldn't. But isn't
That
there
sounds like
science and
shit.
shit we can learn down there?
That sounds like a
Bottom.
boring ass time.
Yeah, but space doesn't seem that cool either.
What kind of science shit could we learn down there?
I don't know.
Like,
There's some.
we could cure AIDS. Down
Maybe yeah. There's a bunch of raw
There's like a
dog and
fish.
gay fish sucking each other's cocks.
There? And they're perfect.
Yeah, they figured it out, dude.
They're like, we need to be in the darkest part of the ocean to do our nasty.
Yeah, dude. Maybe that's where the gayest fish go because it's so dark. No one can see them.
Oh no, the gayest fish are like in the Caribbean, showing off on the coral.
That's true.
They're
Yeah.
beautiful.
The deepest point ever reached by man is 35,858 feet below the surface of the
That's
ocean.
so low.
Yeah.
35,000.
And I guess more than 3,600 feet is how deep the
How high is space?
deepest part of the ocean is called Challenger Deep, and it's located. Space is 400 feet in the air.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's way
so the
deeper than
Empire
space.
State
28th
Building
floor of
is
the
in
Empire
space.
State Building.
Yeah, that's technically
What?
space. if you're on the 38th floor, you're in space.
We got pretty close. We were within like 500-600 feet at the bottom of the ocean.
Wait, how
That's
high is
pretty
space then? Because is that shit deeper than space is
I mean,
high?
it's like there's different.
Space
there's
is,
like a
space is 8 Mile. That's where the movie, the name comes
8
from.
miles. Yeah.
Yeah.
So everything below 8 Mile is for black people. And above it, only white people have
That's
been.
where the whites are allowed to fucking reign.
Well,
It is,
Unbothered.
it is pretty funny that the moon is still for us, for white men. we're the only
They'll
people
never
that have
take
been
it
there.
away.
They'll never be able to get there.
I think the Chinese will get
the
there.
Chinese will not. They're too busy pelting kangaroos.
That's
with
true.
rocks.
Yeah. Maybe the Japanese. The Japanese will get there on like a one person like fucking ultra big.
No, they'll send like a
ship.
robot that's like it's just it goes up there to die and cry while it's dying. And then it's, like, oh, it's so sad.
Yeah, the Mars rover. That poor little motherfucker.
Yeah.
I get sad thinking about the Mars
I
rover
know. Because
sometimes.
it's Wally basically.
Yeah, he's just up there alone.
Yeah. Never getting any robot pussy.
Poor guy.
I
Would
can't.
you go-
It's crazy that they made him last that long.
Yeah, it's tight.
That's wild. That shit's fucked up.
Is Mars a thing that people want to do anymore? Why doesn't Trump just get into that kind of shit?
Going to Mars?
be cool.
That was Bush did that shit. Remember
Bush
that?
said it though.
Yeah.
He was flexing.
That was
He
awesome.
wasn't into it.
So my question is that these animals that live in the deepest parts of the ocean,
Mm-hmm.
these fucked up octopuses or whatever, because
Yes.
the pressure is so high. If you took them out of the bottom of the ocean, they would just explode.
Is that it?
I don't know.
Well, they don't have like bones, right? Or
Yeah,
like,
they don't have
they're
bones.
all like jelly.
They'd
They're
probably
like you.
die.
I have bones.
You don't have bones.
No,
Yes,
you
I
don't.
do.
You have no bones.
You don't have
Well,
any bones,
You know,
bitch.
if I don't have bones, I have bones.
No, you
We
don't.
just send
Seen
it-
my
we
bones.
just send
No.
Adam to the bottom of the ocean. He's boneless man.
What if they're so delicious? What if the octopus down there is like so
Yeah,
fucking delicate?
You should
and
do
tender?
that, dude. You should get one of those vampire octopi.
They probably taste good, dude. I love octopus. You guys want to get some octopus?
I love grilled octopus.
Mm-hmm.
It's so good.
Guys, let's go to fucking Greece. What the fuck?
Let's
You
go
know
to
what
the
we
bottom
should
of
do?
the
We
ocean.
should go to Mexico City for like just a weekend.
I'm
Flights are
down.
like $250.
I'm down
bucks.
as fuck.
I went last year and
Let's fucking do it.
I ate such good food.
This summer, Cumtown
Yeah.
on the road. We're not doing any live shows. We're just going on vacations and recording the podcast.
we're gonna do like a sort of a what do you call it? Like an
It's like we should do live shows too.
Yeah,
What
look
do
at
you
this
call it?
thing.
Whoa.
It's a vampire squid.
whoa, that's so scary.
Yeah, they got scary animals down there.
I watched Rosemary's Baby for the first time the other day.
Oh yeah.
I wasn't scared.
I've never seen it. Who's in it? Someone hot is in it.
The lady that
Is it
said
Demi
that,
Moore?
that falsely accused Woody Allen of having sex with their child.
Mia Farrow.
I can't say her name.
Vivica A. Fox.
Damn.
Um,
She's hot as shit too.
Mia Farrow, yeah, she was real cute. She was very skinny and
Maybe I'm thinking of someone else.
kind of
then.
pixie looking.
Rosemary's
but you know
Baby.
who was played the doctor in Rosemary's Baby? was Charles Grodin.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
From Clifford,
Young
our
as
favorite
hell.
movie.
Young as hell.
Young as Charles Grodin. And then John Cassavetes plays the husband.
Oh
Yeah. Your
Shouts
countryman.
out.
Your boy.
Fuck, dude, I'm so tired from taking that bike ride over here.
Are you going to ride it back or you need to take the train?
I'll probably ride it back.
You can do it.
Yeah.
We can catch a game after this, too.
Yeah, maybe.
How long have we been recording?
69 hours. Who cares, man?
That's
Let
sick.
it run.
This is a fun one.
Yeah, we're having a good time. I'm learning about vampire squid.
I pulled up what all those different names of packs of animals are.
Oh, yeah, what do we got?
Yeah.
You got a shrewdness of apes.
A shrewdness?
Yeah. A cauldron of bats.
I would have thought it would be never mind.
A sloth of bears.
Yeah, I thought the ape sword would be something racist.
A what of bears?
A cauldron. Oh, a sloth of bears.
That's nice.
A
What-
gang
What
of
about
buffalo?
sloths? A bear
yeah,
of
bear
sloths?
sloths? Hmm?
It's a sloth or a sleuth of bears.
Bear of sloths would be like the replacement of House of
business-
Cards, where it's a big fat gay guy that rapes.
He's just eating coleslaw.
Yeah.
A business of ferrets. I guess ferrets are also business.
Mm-hmm.
Flies and ferrets.
As are Jews.
Yeah.
Actually,
it is
flies and
called the business
ferrets.
of Jews.
And weasel, weasel of Jews.
Whoa. This
An
one-
Israel of weasels.
Whoa. This is a tight one. A thunder of hippopotamuses.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. They got that good thunder
A
pussy.
shadow of jaguars. That's sick.
Whoa, that is cool.
That's fucking
This is the most
sick.
poetic shit of all time.
Yeah. A troop or barrel of monkeys.
Troop sucks, but Barrel's cool.
Barrel's tight.
Barrel named after Donkey Kong.
Exactly. That's probably where they came up with it.
Oh, this sounds like you, Adam.
What?
Like many deep-sea cephalopods, the vampire squid lacks ink sacs. If disturbed, it will curl its arms outwards and then wrap them around its body, turning itself inside out in a way, exposing its spiny projections. If highly agitated, it may eject a sticky cloud of bioluminescent mucus containing
Whoa.
innumerable orbs of blue light from
Yeah.
the arm tip.
Whoa, that's
gorgeous.
awesome,
That sounds
actually.
beautiful.
Yeah, the luminous barrage, which may last nearly 10 minutes, would presumably serve to daze would-be predators. So I don't know why this thing just sounds gay to me.
It sounds cool.
It puts on a drag show.
yeah. Yeah.
Gets upset. They're like,
It leans
trying
into
to eat
being gay.
me, huh?
Yeah.
How about the stars and stripes? Boys, damn, we're here it for the Navy.
Some Christina Aguilera just starts playing.
Sparkly light show. That's ladies and gentlemen, the Trans-Siberian Orchestra Christmas light show brought to you by a scared octopi.
Should we go this Christmas to that?
To the Trans-Siberian Orchestra?
Yeah.
I feel like they only have one song.
Who cares? It'd be awesome.
Just to see that one song?
Yeah.
Not busted.
What other songs do they play?
I don't know. Probably some other cool shit, man. The fuck?
Are they actually from Siberia?
Yeah. Yes, they are.
That's pretty tight.
How about Guy Berian? It's guys only.
I like
That'd
it.
They sell
cool.
beer. That's my bar.
Sell beer. Hell yeah, brother. I love Guiberia.
There's actually a bar called Siberia in New Orleans.
Orleans.
Next time I'm in New Orleans, I gotta
Rename
pitch
it.
that to the owner. Yeah, bring my own sign.
Stop trying to make it a gay bar.
Before,
It's like that
before you
movie-
say no, I made the sign.
That move in movies where a guy walks in and like takes the help wanted sign out of the window
Yeah,
like, as
yeah.
he goes in.
Yeah.
They're like, put that back. You're a criminal. We're looking for a woman that doesn't smoke.
Suck on my dick and lick my balls. Please suck my ass and fuck my dick.
I was doing that one yesterday, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Great motherfucking
Yeah.
minds.
I'm fucking gay. I fuck my dad. I have sex with him. Yeah, the Carol of the Bells. Because I did that for your birthday. I recorded the Carol of the Bells.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I did all four.
I fuck my dad.
Yeah,
I fuck my
Yep.
dad. I fuck
That was
my
good.
dad.
My dad. I fuck my dad.
I fuck my dad.
I fuck my dad. I fuck my dad. I fuck my dad. I fuck my dad. Yeah.
I fuck my dad.
That was fun.
I fuck
We
my
should
dad.
actually do, now that we have all this music equipment too, we should do a Christmas album.
Christmas
We should.
album.
Yeah. We teased it
The first
maybe
year.
2 Christmases ago.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
first
I
year.
think we should bring it back this
The
year.
thing is, there's a lot of stuff that you say like, well, now that we have all this time and all these resources, we should do all these things. And To date, we've done none of them.
We can go on vacations though.
Yeah, we can spend money to go on vacation. A vacation from our terrible lives.
Let's handle that part. We can do that.
Yeah,
I
dude.
do think we should do some live shows and go to cool places.
We should get a van. And by we, I mean I should get the van.
Great.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Oh,
What kind
man.
of van?
Just
Like
a big cargo van.
econo
Hell
line?
yes.
I could haul wood back
What
to
would
my
you
We've
get?
been talking about getting a van for a year, I feel like.
GMC Safari?
Nah, fuck a Safari. I would get an E-Series.
Econoline?
Yeah.
Hell
Ford.
I like them, yeah, Ford.
Hell yeah.
Built Ford tough.
We take the van on the damn road?
Yeah.
Come on, boys.
I'm going to get the Ford logo tattooed around my asshole.
The Ford logo?
This is a Ford tough asshole. Fucked or reamed daily.
Got him. Don't bring any of that Chevy dick around here.
What do you think
pal.
would be worse in prison? Getting fucked hard or slow and passionately?
Hard, probably.
hard.
Just from like
Yeah.
the sheer
Slow
violence.
and passionately would be very violating in a different way.
It would be violent, but the physical toll on your asshole would be much lower.
Yeah. I mean, if it's like you're getting held down by the Aryan Brotherhood and they're all having a go at you, I think I'd go with the loving one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What if the Aryan Brotherhood's all being very loving towards you?
What if it's the
Ooh.
insane clown posse?
They're all raping
That's
you?
a prison gang, right?
I mean, as long as I don't have to look them in the eye. I feel like if I close my eyes, you know?
And you could just pretend it's a
They-
woman
they-
fucking your
a woman
ass.
fucking a beautiful woman fucking my ass.
Just pretend that it's a gorgeous woman absolutely destroying your anus.
Yeah, then I feel like I'd be
Yeah.
okay with that.
They put on Daughtry, like a makeshift candle in the toilet.
Holy fuck. That's definitely what the Aryan Brotherhood rapes do. It's Daughtry.
From American Idol.
Yeah. Hell yeah, dude.
That Key and Peele sketch is so good.
Which one is it?
Where-
Is it the sketch where the Aryan Brotherhood is raping somebody?
Someone
to
do
death?
Daughtry.
Keegan Michael Key tries to join the Aryan Brotherhood in prison because he thinks it's a club for bald guys.
That's
Yeah,
funny.
yeah.
That is good.
And he's like, yeah, so I had to like get jumped in. So like it's just showing them all kicking his ass. It's like that's how I get their respect, you know?
That show was so good, man. Every sketch I see of it, it's fucking
It's so good.
killer. They had a sketch where it was like two old black ladies talking about what they would do if the devil was inside of them. And it just devolved into them talking about how they'd suck the devil's dick and fuck him. Really good shit, man. Really
how do you feel,
high-level
Nick,
shit.
about 25-year-old Swedish DJ
Oh, yeah,
Avicii
Avicii.
dying?
He was
He
25.
was 28.
28? I thought he was 25.
Oh, I
Eldest
thought,
said
I
he was
thought- I thought
28.
he was like 50.
No, he
Nah.
was super young.
He was, I think, yeah. He
Yeah,
was
maybe he's
28.
28.
Hasn't he been around forever?
He has. He's had a lot of success.
He had pancreatitis and he kept drinking.
from drinking. Did he die from drinking?
Mm-hmm. I think so. I don't fucking know.
That's cool.
What did he do? Darude Sandstorm?
Oh,
Is
yeah,
that
he was
him?
younger than me.
No, he didn't do
he
Sands.
did
Suck on my
Darude,
dick.
he did the Mortal Kombat.
He
Suck on my
did,
dick, suck
he
on my
did
dick,
Alice
suck on my
DJ,
dick.
Do You Think You're Better Off Alone?
Oh, that's a good song. Do you think you
you-
wanna suck my bone?
That's good.
Huh?
Who am I
That's
thinking of? Because this is not the guy.
Darude.
No, I'm thinking about
Avicii?
somebody who's been around since I was like a teen.
Tiesto.
Dead Mouse.
Maybe Tiesto.
Dead Mouse 5.
God, imagine being into this shit music.
Dude, they're rich as fuck.
Those guys
So many
are
people love
so
that
Of
rich.
gay
course,
shit.
but so many people are, retarded.
You know who's so fucking rich now is
He's
DJ.
like, what a tragedy. I'm going to spend the day listening to Avicii. R.I.P. Avicii.
Well, I, for one, am
No, you
sad.
got to listen to something good.
There's bone.
Like a podcast where we laugh at Chinese people.
Killing a kangaroo with rocks. Truly one of the fucking funniest things I've ever heard in my life.
I love
They're all
Oh,
getting
good.
excited.
Like handing rocks to his kid. Encouraging his son.
The momentum building, like one guy starts,
yeah.
and then slowly.
Why isn't it hopping?
It's like, what's that? Is it Shirley? What's her name? The lottery, the short story.
Which one?
Shirley, what's the lottery? The short story where they draw cards and one person gets stoned to death.
Oh, I don't know.
I
You
don't
know that fucking short
Sounds
story.
scary.
No.
The lottery. Shirley. What's
I
her
love
name?
short
I don't know.
stories. 'cause
It was
they're-
Shirley.
Shirley Jackson.
No one. Shirley hasn't been here for 40 years.
You didn't read that?
No.
Who wrote it?
It's Shirley Jackson.
She wrote it.
Yeah.
No, I don't
What
remember.
happens? There's a lottery.
There's a lottery. It's a small town in America, and they all have a lottery, and then whoever wins the lottery is stoned to death.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do they know, or is it like a big twist ending?
It's a twist ending.
Damn.
It was published in the New Yorker, and then when it was published, people were like, "Holy shit!" And they
Wow.
like canceled their subscriptions, and they were pissed off.
Damn.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Whoa.
scary.
Anyway, so it's the
So
Chinese
everyone's
version.
trying to
it's
die?
the Chinese version of that. The lottery, obviously.
Damn. What happens in that story? Are they like? Is the person happy?
Look,
they
I'm not
won?
to describe a story that you should have read in 6th grade to you.
Are they happy they won? Do
Yeah,
they want
they
to
think
die?
that they.
Are they all
that it's
sad Twitter
good.
girls? Was that the first depressed Twitter girl?
Yeah, they're
account?
all on mental
The New Yorker?
illness Twitter together.
Yeah. Do you wanna suck my father's bone?
That's got to be the worst part of Twitter is girls that are like really uppity about having anxiety.
Being sad, yeah. It's like, yeah, I have anxiety. What I do is get obese. Thank you very much.
Shut up.
What I do is eat chicken wings until I momentarily feel okay.
You should have a tour called the Obesity and Obese Cities Tour.
That's good.
Oh,
You
yeah.
go-
Milwaukee,
yeah. And then you just
Chicago.
you just say Ted Nugent songs. Just
It would be
read
cool
the
if you did a
lyrics.
tour of only the fattest cities in America. San
would be cool.
Antonio.
That would be cool.
Milwaukee.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyways, Chinese version of lottery.
That's good.
You know, and the book starts off, right, and it's like, you know, set in Guangzhou province or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's a family, and the dad's like, "
Smoking mad stoke.
Yeah.
It's pissing.
The kid's pissing and smoking at the same time.
While his mom
He
holds
just got off his shift at the fucking Apple
Right.
at the phone factory.
at the
Right.
Foxconn factory.
叮我呀吧，张搞呀，叮搞呀，中我
What's it going to be like when they are in charge of everything?
Well, we all get to talk like that. For starters.
We'll get to do.
I'm not going to learn Chinese, but I'll be happy to pretend for the rest
Yeah,
of my life.
you're pretty good at
Just
it.
saying
Like
nonsense.
bow and like fake gibberish.
Yeah, 'cause it's mostly man.
Arigato. Yeah, I
It's
get it
Japanese.
wrong.
You
I know.
fucking idiot.
I know, man. I'm stupid.
In the
bit.
Anyways,
So yeah, that's.
Oh, I think the Sixers Heat game just started.
Well, let's fucking stop doing the podcast.
yeah, we should call it. I got to go to the Apple store.
Uh-oh.
Got to get a different router.
I got a router.
You
for
can have that one. You can have the one that
That'd
I
be
have.
tight. Hell yeah.
All right.
We may do a show in Baltimore in 2 weeks. We don't know.
We
yet.
have Funny Moms on Monday.
Oh, Funny Moms on Monday. We got
Funny Moms on Monday. Auto Bar.
Is Tim
2
still
weeks.
in?
Tim and Nater still in.
He's not going to get stuck on a
Tim
Papusa
probably
tour
will
of
fucking
Austin.
Tim will probably drop out because he's a fat piece of shit, but hopefully not.
Didn't he drop out because he was, like, got stuck eating cake?
Well,
in
one
Yeah,
time
he
Portland?
did get stuck eating cake in like North Carolina.
And
Was
then,
it
but then,
Portland,
remember
I
the
thought?
first time he didn't do the podcast? He was like, "Sorry, can't make it." And then he's
Because
on
he went to the
Instagram at the ice cream museum.
Fucking piece of shit.
He's like, "Sorry, something came up," and he's just.
ice cream.
It was literally like a pop-up ice cream museum.
It'll be really funny if you go to the ice cream museum and then you find out it's run by Chinese people and they're like,
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, so please come out to Funny Moms this Monday.
At
Starting at 8. We'll start 8:15 probably, but get
All
there
right.
by 8.
All
Okay,
right, bye
goodbye.
guys.